Please accept our apology for any disruption this may have caused. If you don't fucking disruption, all 200,000 followers are built on your fucking platform. Fuck you and lick my fucking balls, Eddie. Fuck you and all your Australian friends. They all suck dick. I'm sorry, you guys are a bunch of pussies.
A few moments later.
Am I on Twitch? Am I getting banned? Wow. In GTA 5.
Well guys, it looks like we are back once again with the one and only goober that is known as Jack Doherty. And it looks like that he could just not help himself, except to continue and be the biggest embarrassment and overall disappointment that has ever touched the internet. And the last time that we did cover this complete dipshit was actually not that long ago, where he decided to team up with Joshua Block and just run around being a nuisance for absolutely no reason. So you know, just his usual activities, except he decided that it was a good idea to go ahead and recruit a high-functioning autistic alcoholic to go ahead and help him, just so that he could get as many views as possible.
Stop! Josh, this is a random person. Josh! Josh, I make more money than you, bitch! No, stop. No, oh no!
And this of course wasn't the only instance that we covered of Jack Doherty just being a complete idiot, because not too long ago we also covered how he ended up getting himself banned off of Kick for a second fucking time. And this time around, this second ban is really starting to look like that it's gonna end up being permanent. And the main reason he even got banned was because he ended up getting slapped by a random person and then proceeded to have his bodyguard go ahead and chase the guy down, hold the guy to the ground, and allowed Jack just to go ahead and tee off while the guy just sat there defenseless. And the craziest part was, Jack tried to consider it as a one-on-one fight.
Let him be. Let him be. Let him be.
We're good. Yo.
Enough, bitch. Don't fucking touch me. Yeah, now what? Stupid.
One-on-one. Do me one-on-one.
Yeah, I just did, buddy. I beat the fuck out of you. You won't even show your face.
Come on.
You won't even show your fucking face now, stupid fuck.
Come back here.
You won't even show your face. You're bleeding. You're fucking bleeding. You just got fucked.
And of course, instead of just looking hard like Jack expected, and instead of getting respect from all of the supposed haters, he just ended up getting flamed by the entire internet for about a week straight before catching another ban and being forced to go back to the shitty platform that is known as Party. And all of these events are what lead us to this point in time today, where Jack has tried to appeal this very ban and ended up basically getting told to go ahead and eat shit. And you see, Jack did not like that no very much. And seeing that his dad just glazes him non-stop, it is probably one of the few no's that he has ever heard. So naturally, his only response was to throw a mini meltdown and just start straight up baby raging.
I tried to get unbanned from Kick, but then they denied it. So yeah, them in that. You Kick suck my dick, you and lick my balls. Eddie, you can suck my fucking dick to your mouth. Sorry.
That response was like the best thing ever. You could have worded it better.
Yeah, ChatGPT couldn't have worded it better.
Really couldn't have.
No, I'm kidding, but I typed in everything I wanted to get across into ChatGPT. Well, I actually typed it out in an email, was ready to press send. Then I copied it, put it in ChatGPT, and said, make me sound like a G. And then it did, and it was perfect. I can read it out for you guys, and it didn't fucking work, so. Okay, I said, Dear Kick. Oh, it's a long one. Dear Kick, I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing to appeal my ban, which was issued over a month ago. I understand and fully respect the platform's guidelines, and I'm certain that and aware that certain actions on my stream may have violated these rules. However, I would like to explain the context surrounding the incident and provide clarity on the situation. The incident in question occurred when I was assaulted by a stream sniper who has a history of targeting streamers in order to provoke conflict and create controversy. During the live stream, I was physically attacked on camera by this individual. I had no prior warning that I would be assaulted. Gotta play victim. And because I was the victim too, but gotta plead the fifth here. No, I'm kidding.
And even when this guy is raging and annoyed and trying to read off his little apology, he just can't help himself but to go ahead and back up every somewhat stupid comment that he shouldn't have made with a nah, I'm kidding. Like at this point, I swear that this guy just has a nervous tick. Like I don't think he can help himself. And you really just have to love the fact that he not only didn't care enough to go ahead and write it himself, but instead tried to use ChatGPT. And even with the help of ChatGPT, this guy is such a dipshit that he still ended up failing at trying to play the victim.
And I was forced to defend myself, both for my personal safety and to protect my public image. I'm sure you understand how difficult it can be to manage situations like this when they unexpectedly happen. Immediately after the incident, I ended my streaming to leave the footage, as I am fully aware of the platform's policy regarding violence. I take full responsibility for how I handle the situation in real time, but I want to emphasize that I never intended for the violence to occur, and that I do not condone such actions on my streams. In hindsight, I now realize how critical it is to prevent such incidents from being broadcasted to avoid similar situations in the future. I will implement a 30 second to 1 minute stream delay, give my monitors time to intervene and end the stream before any inappropriate actions make it to the public broadcast. That sounded not like me. Additionally, I would like to highlight that I have previously been assaulted during live streams by other well-known creators such as Fousey and Prime. Fuck them. Throw them under the bus. But there was no consequence for their actions. I understand this is not justifying my own situation, but I believe this context demonstrates that such incidents are unfortunately not rare in the live streaming environment. I genuinely regret the incident and assure you that this was an isolated event. Moving forward, I will do everything in my power to ensure that no such event occurs again. I respect the platform's rules and guidelines, and I'm committed to providing a positive and safe environment for my audience. I respectfully ask for your understanding and consideration lifting my ban. I appreciate your time and opportunity to address the situation. Fuck you, Jack Doherty.
And obviously Kick was just not buying this bullshit that he was trying to spew, and they were damn sure not buying his claims that this was just an isolated incident. Because if you know Jack Doherty, you know that this is not a one-time thing by any means whatsoever, because he has consistently been a pain in the ass ever since he became relevant, and has just consistently blown every single chance that he has gotten on Kick. So even though he tries to bring up names like FouseyTube, who have also assaulted people and gotten banned for it, he is just somehow far worse than them. Because at least FouseyTube somewhat learned his lesson, and instead of hitting his employees, he's just now out here hitting on midgets. And I'm not talking about physically.
Once you come, my energy.
Thank you.
And my...
Because you boner, you happy.
Yeah.
When you see me, you boner.
Yeah.
You boner?
Yeah.
Bro, this is not good.
So even though FouseyTube still arguably deserves to get banned, and is still spazzing out, at least he has made some progress. But Jack, on the other hand, is out here making absolutely no progress at all. He is just doing the same things over and over again, and expecting a different result somehow. And after he went ahead and read his little bullshit appeal that he popped out of ChatGPT, he then decided to go ahead and read Kick's response, which let's just say he did not take very well whatsoever.
And this is what they said back. Hey there. Thank you for reaching out to us. The content in question constitutes a serious violation of our platform's guidelines, and we had to issue a suspension. After reviewing your suspension, our team has determined that we are unable to lift or reduce it. This measure has been taken to uphold the integrity of our community and prevent the further disruption of content that does not align with the respectful and safe environment we strive to maintain for all users. Please accept our apology for any disruption this may have caused. If you don't fucking disruption, all 200,000 followers are built on your fucking platform. Fuck you and lick my fucking balls, Eddie. Fuck you and all your Australian friends. They all suck dick. I'm sorry, you guys are a bunch of pussies. You're turning into Twitch, and you know what? Twitch is fucking better because I'm actually live on Twitch right now because it's not a fucking liberal-ass platform like you guys. I hope you the border as well. Fucking you liberal fucking slut in Australia. Go. Am I on Twitch? Am I getting banned?
Wow.
In GTA 5.
He ate. He went there. Serious. Oh my god.
But Eddie, if you want to ban me, do it. But I'll box you, Eddie. Let's box Eddie. I'll box you. Honestly, the party creator should box you. Party creator, you box Eddie. I box Neon. Let's go. Biggest match of all time. Winner. The losing team. Has to delete their platform and their platform. So like, say Eddie loses and Neon loses, Eddie has to just delete Kick. Get wrecked.
And there you have it. He just starts melting the fuck down and actually just losing his mind, continuing to embarrass himself, because he then just starts spazzing the hell out and tries to challenge the owner of Kick to a boxing match before immediately bitching out and deciding that he's gonna fight Neon instead, because that might be the only fight that he might have a chance in. Because as we saw from his ban, he couldn't even handle this random stick bug that came up and slapped him without getting help from his bodyguard. So I really don't see see this guy boxing anyone, except maybe Neon, who is also just incapable of fighting. And it was really just a matter of time before we started to see him just melt down and have little mini breakdowns. And hopefully he does stay banned, no matter how much he sits there and just tries to spin the truth and basically just whine and cry. But with that said, I just had to cover it, because it is not every day that we get to see Jack Doherty just have a pure temper tantrum. So if you enjoyed, please drop the sub and the like, and I'm out. Watching Jack Doherty lose his shit, and peace.
Beta said, hey, yo, you're a bitch. You're a little bitch. Oh, you're a bitch. He doesn't even have his kid money yet. Yo, you're
I'm Beta.
imagine being 33 years old. And, yo, get me some water bottle, Sean. Give me some.
You're lucky I made friends with your security.
We're going back.
Dog shit.
Hey, now we can't box. There's